Okay, so we're looking at the second one, and what you should notice right away is that it isn't equal to 0. So what we need to do first is we have to move the 18 over to the left side of the equal sign to make it equal 0. So we are going to subtract 18 on both sides of equals. 18 is the constant. So when we bring this down, it's going to be x squared plus 3x minus 18 equals 0. And now that we have that quadratic in standard form equal to 0, we can identify our a, our b, and our c. Remember that a is the value attached to the a squared, and there really is a 1 there. So you can't forget that. B is the value that's attached to the x, so that's going to be positive 3. And c is your constant, and we just identified that as negative 18. So the next step is that you're going to do quadratic formula by substituting the values in for a, b, and c. And literally all I'm doing is filling in the spots. All right. So remember, b goes in 2 spots. The b is 3, so that's negative 3 plus or minus square root 3 squared. The a goes in 2 spots. A is 1, and c goes at the end. Negative 18. All right, so we just filled in everything we needed to fill in. And now all we have to do is pull out the calculator. Now remember, our calculator is going to go in 3 groups. We're going to do the negative b, so that x equals negative 3. We're going to calculate everything under the square root. So we'll plus or minus square root, and we just need to figure out what this is. So we are going to have 3 squared. Where can I put this? Here, there we go. Minus 4 times 1 times negative 18. Literally just typing in as we go. Hit equals, and we have 81. So the 81 is going to go under the square root right here. And then our last one that we're going to calculate is 2 times 1. We're going to do the denominator, which is 2. So that kind of simplifies things a little bit. And now we're going to break it up into 2 parts. So we're going to have negative 3 plus the square root of 81 and negative 3 minus the square root of 81. And when we get that value, we're going to divide it by 2. Get this value, we're going to divide it by 2, and we will get our final answers. So back over here, negative 3 plus the square root of 81 is 6. And when you divide 6 by 2, you get 3. Down here, negative 3 minus the square root of 81 is negative 12, and negative 12 divided by 2 is negative 6. So here are my 2 answers for the second question.